Hey guys, welcome back to Queen Bernadette. This is Queen Bernadette, also known as the Karmic Prosecutor, with another video for you guys. Now, I have been considering making this video for the past several days, and it's not until recently that it was very clear to me that this needed to be made. There's been a lot of debate here on YouTube and all over social media as to what constitutes a religion, right? What is the definition of a religion? A religion, in a lot of people's minds, are of the Catholic faith, the Christian faith, the Judaism faith, all of the ones that fall under the quote unquote Abrahamic umbrella, right? Those of us that know. You read your Bible, it says everything in there. You're supposed to be undefiled. You're not supposed to be connected to any religion. With that being said, those that want to get on people like me that are true believers in God and Yeshua, they like to say that that's religion, like it's a bad thing. When, by definition, a religion is only a set amount of beliefs, customs, and systems. Okay? So what about those that practice Santeria? What about those that practice Rastafarianism? What about those that practice Obeah? All of these things are religions. You have a set amount of beliefs, traditions, things that you're supposed to do, things that you're not supposed to do. Some of them have some superstitions involved. So exactly what point are you trying to make here? Let's break it down. You're trying to say that anybody that believes in Yeshua and God are practicing religion. No. Because at the same thing, the same way, the same token, in the same vein, in the same breath, we can basically take your accusation and throw it back at you. What are you practicing? You have a set amount of beliefs. You wouldn't do a spell that is supposed to be done on a Wednesday, on a Saturday, because you, with that superstition that is encased in your religion, would be shaking in your boots, right? You would be shaking in your boots. You would think that you just fucked something up, and then you would have to do another spell to undo that spell. See, the whole religion of witchcraft is that you do things to counteract other things. That's your whole religion. And it's a belief system. You really believe that you have the power to change things. That's rooted in your religion. You think you have the power to change things. You see, the difference between you and us is that we don't have control. We know we don't have control. We don't want control. We leave it to a being that is in control of everything. But see, the being you work with within these systems has you believing that you're in control. And who is the one being that we have been discussing on this channel that has always thought that he was in control? Satan. No matter which one that you are in, and this is going to make a lot of people angry. Oh, well, kiss my ass. Okay. But if you're practicing these other things, you're practicing a religion too, darling. Hoodoo is a religion. Voodoo is a religion. Okay. Obeah is a fucking religion. Ifa is a religion. All of it is a religion. And it's defined in the United States as a religion. It's a set of practices and customs. Religion is a set of practices and customs. Like I said before, would you do a Wednesday ritual on a Sunday? No, you would, first of all, you would be psyched out in your mind and try to do another spell to counteract that big mistake you made. Because the being that you're working with doesn't play fair. Okay? And don't forget, Satan rules this world here on the terrestrial. Okay? So it's based in that. So when you say earth-based religions, it says it there in the description, earth-based religion. But then you want to come out and say that because we believe in Yeshaya and God, right? Who has proven himself, not like he has to prove himself to you, but he has, okay? Then you want to try to make us feel like we're less than for not believing in what you believe in. That we're somehow, in some way, less illuminated. Okay, let's talk about it. And I'm going to sip my coffee on that one. That coffee is good today, y'all. So let's talk about it. Those of you that are saying that, oh, we shouldn't be practicing religion, what do you think you're doing by doing a spell? What do you think you're doing? So let's talk about it. I realize this is going to cause a divide, but oh well, there has to be a boundary here. There can't be evil bleeding into good and good going to evil. It's like, you can't mix the two. It's oil and water. What does oil do when it's left to stick on a surface? It's sticky. You can't get it off, right? But water is free flowing. It cleanses, it nourishes, it gives life. Oil does not. So if you were to compare the two, the life-giving water of Yeshaya and God, as opposed to the sticky, murky oil of witchcraft, which is a religion. So I just shot 1,000 holes into your whole argument. You, by definition, are practicing a religion. So for those that want to say, oh, you religious people, get off my page. Well, then I'm going to say you witchcrafters, get off my page, because you're practicing religion too. And if we're all supposed to be undefiled, you can't have it both ways, my darling. You can't. You can't shout, oh, no religion, no religion, no religion. Meanwhile, everything that you're doing is a set amount of rules, regulations, customs, beliefs. By definition, what you are doing is a religion. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Gotta love Google, right? When you get a download, first thing you do, what is this that I'm picking up? Let's see if anything was written about it. That's what I do. Hence this video. Okay? So let's go to any one of these many let's see here. Look, it says it right there. Wikipedia, which, I don't really rely on Wikipedia too much. It could be a little, in my opinion, it could be a little biased. But what does it say here? Religious discrimination against neo-pagans. Religious discrimination, religious persecution, religious minority. What word are they using there to describe it? And this is in Wikipedia. What word are they using to describe it? So for y'all that want to get your rocks off by trying to cut us down, okay? First of all, by definition, what you're doing and what you're practicing is a religion. Whether it's Santeria or Ifa or Candomblé or, 21 division, all of that shit. And let me tell you something. When I was in the new age, I knew about all that shit. Okay? It never did anything for me. It never did anything for me, guys. I'm going to say it again. It never did anything for me. I was constantly searching, chasing my own tail. Now, I'm not trying to sell you on the truth here. The truth doesn't need to be sold. Okay? But at the same time, for those that like to try to make the argument that, this person stole from this and that person stole from this, let's calm down. Let's calm the fuck down. Okay? Because at the basis of what you're doing, it is a religion. So I hate to pop your bubble, but boop, I just popped that fucking bubble. Okay? What you're practicing is a religion. I don't care if they don't market it that way. It's a religion. It's recognized in the United States as a religion. Yes, you have the freedom to practice it, okay? Because it's covered under religious freedom in the U.S. Constitution, okay? But make no bones about it. What you're practicing is a religion. It's a religion. But you don't want to hear me, though. This is not going to be a long video, guys. I don't need it to be long, okay? So, and look, it says it here too. Wicca. A lot of y'all practice the Wicca, right? What is this? It's nature-based pagan religion. Anything that you're worshiping, even if you're not worshiping God or Yeshua, you're worshiping something, right? You're worshiping nature, which came from God, okay? So, you're worshiping everything that God made, but without worshiping the being that made it, okay? So, it says it right here, religion. Religion. I don't know how clearer to make it. Look this up. I tell you, if you want to just copy and paste this, is witchcraft considered a religion in the U.S.? Yes, it is. It's defined as a religion. And I'm going to tell you it's, depending on they're not really, when they protect people's rights, no matter what they're using this witchcraft for or against another individual. Okay, that's the only thing that they're not really realizing by protecting this and seeing it as a religion. It's protecting those people that do magic against other people. Okay? When we try to help somebody, we pray. We pray. We don't have that need for control, right? That this needs, right? We don't have that need of control. There are times that I prayed for things that didn't work out, right? Why? Because God knew that down the pike it would not be to my benefit, or there's something better, okay? And it's always been revealed that way. I'm going to give you guys a perfect example, okay? When my student debt was cleared, I had no money coming in. No money coming in at all, okay? I was busting my ass trying to make these multiple streams of income. Nothing was working. Why? Because somebody was working against my finances because they don't like what I talk about on this channel, and a couple of people have been exposed by it, okay? Facts. But God took what they were doing, and it shows you who's really in charge here, the people practicing witchcraft or God. That is why I wanted to make that video. It shows that no matter what they're doing as far as witchcraft on you, you pray and you leave it up to God as to how this is going to happen. You don't get involved. You move on about your life. Miracles happen. He's all about the miracles business. That's what he's all about. Okay? He can smite your ass or he can bless your ass. You pick. Okay? You pick. But see, a lot of these quote unquote religions are very biased against men, very biased. And it's like, I don't understand. Make it make sense. This thing that you're practicing is a religion as defined by the US Constitution. Okay? It's protected. Okay? As a religion, seen as a religion. But yet, in every pantheon, there are male and female, quote unquote, deities. Okay? And how are you really practicing your religion completely if you completely take out the male part of it? There are some things that are completely male. There are some things that are completely female. See, a lot of y'all are practicing your witchcraft without practicing, without revering any of the male parts of it. Okay, and that's due to this Jezebelian agenda to destroy what God originally intended. God originally intended men and women to work as a cohesive unit. Okay. Now you have your men that throughout history have really taken that and tried to make it as a basis to control a woman. And of course, those people are going to be dealt with by God. That is not what he's all about. That is not what he's about. Okay. But then you have some that I don't know what happened along the line as they grew up or whatever. They had a crush on somebody, that person, rejected them or whatever. And then now all of a sudden the whole male sex is a piece of shit, right? And when they do their witchcraft, it's only using female, quote unquote, deities, completely forgetting about the male. And then it's like, then you wonder why you have such and you don't even realize it right away, you have such a hatred of men. And it's like, when you hate men, you are not only hating the person that hurt you. When you become a misandrist, you hate your brother, your cousin, your son, your uncle, your grandpa. You hate anything with a penis. Okay? So if you really want to, I'm not going to tell you, what to practice, what not to practice. I'm not here to save everybody. Whatever you're doing, it's up to God to handle you. It's really up to God. I'm not here to sway anybody's opinion. I'm just here to illuminate. Okay? Because God already knows who his true children are. I was one of those people that were into witchcraft. I was one of them. But God knows who his true children are. Even if you start practicing that, he's like, no, let her think that she has control for a little while. And hey, I learned that pretty fucking quickly. I'm not in control here. I never felt like it was doing anything for me. I never felt it. As soon as I just relinquished what I thought was control and flowed, which is what a female is supposed to do. This is why it works so well, because I'm in the feminine energy. Okay? There's a big, that's a big indicator there. When you are in the masculine energy, you're going to want control all the time because masculine is controlling. Okay? Right? Dominant, taking over. Right? When you're in the feminine energy, you're not going to really do well trying to control things because you're a receptive feminine energy. You're receptive. I do better receiving than putting out. I'm very receptive, okay? Like a sponge sometimes. So I hope that this helps. I hope that this helps. I want you guys to do this research on your own. If you want to use this exact one that I had typed in here, please go ahead. Go ahead. This is all for education. All right? Do your research before you start touting off at the mouth that, oh, what you're practicing is religion, like it's a bad thing. What you're doing is religion too. It's recognized as a religion by the U.S. Constitution. So there's holes, blah, 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 all over your argument. Let's stop the bullshit now. Okay? Stop it with this whole who's practicing religion argument. Okay? Because y'all are doing it too. Yours is a religion too. Alrighty? Alrighty. With that being said, I'm going to cut this video now. I welcome your comments. Keep it respectful. If you're going to be disrespectful, you're going to be booted out and never be able to comment again. So take that chance. Okay? Yeah, I welcome debates, whatever, even though this is not really, for me, I'm telling the truth. Okay, so people are not going to agree with what I'm saying. I'm not going to force your hand behind your back. Look, there's a certain amount of free will in this thing. Okay, but at the same time, if what I'm saying is triggering you, actually, that's good. If you feel negatively triggered by this, actually, that's a good thing. It means that you are kind of on the fence right now. Now you're on the fence. If you're triggered by this, you're on the fence. Okay? Because there's only two types. There's the ones that agree and the ones that are triggered. The ones that are triggered are on the fence now. I've given you enough information to make you second guess what you're doing. Okay? All right, my loves. That being said, I enjoyed making this video. I'm going to be talking about a couple of other things today. I want to get a couple of videos out. Let me know what you want me to talk about, what you want me to discuss with you, and we will talk about it, okay? Love you guys. I do plan on doing a Harley Quinn makeup tutorial. Yay! I love it. I love it. She's my favorite villainess. We have both sides to us, okay? It can't be all good all the time. You gotta have the naughty side to you too, And I love me some Harley Quinn, honey. And I've seen some really great recreations of her persona, the makeup and everything. I'm gonna do my own. So let me know if you're down for that, because I know I am. And yeah. And if you have anything that you want me to recreate as far as a comic book character, as far as makeup at least, because cosplay tends to be a little expensive. I can actually do the makeup part, and then you guys can do the cosplay part. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. This is meant to be fun. This is not meant to be judgy. Okay, I'm just trying to illuminate you with the truth. That's it. Okay. If you want to see more of these videos, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Love you very, very much. God bless. Love you so much. And please, share this information with somebody that might need it, okay? Remember, if you're triggered, that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to be triggered. It means that you're second guessing, okay? That's all that a trigger is, okay? It's like, she kind of made a point there, right? So I don't see the triggering as a bad thing. It's how you react to that triggering that really tells about your character, okay? And some people do it very publicly under a comment. All right? Love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.